Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Kay. So here's the latest from WENY TV News and the Star-Gazette. We're exactly 5 weeks from Election Day, and the political back and forth is heating up. Nate Shinagawa and incumbent Tom Reed will face off November 6th to see who will represent New York's 23rd Congressional District. Shinagawa is now attacking Reed's record, and Reed is defending himself, all of this through email. WENY TV's Walter Smith-Randolph joins us in the studio this morning with more on the virtual back and forth. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning, Laura. I've got the emails right here. It all started with an email from the Shinagawa camp. In it, the Tompkins County Democrat says of the 52 pieces of legislation Reed has sponsored, none of them have passed a Republican-controlled House. But not so fast, says Reed's camp. They quickly responded via email saying Reed was the original sponsor of 36 bills, 9 resolutions, and 7 amendments during his first term. That's a total of 52 legislative items. At least that's one thing the opponents agree on. Of those, says Reed's people, 13 bills passed the House and are waiting on action from the Democratic-controlled Senate. Now, I did some fact-checking through the Library of Congress, and Reed's camp says some of the bills he has sponsored did indeed pass in the House of Representatives. By my count, 7 amendments were agreed upon in the House, and 3 bills passed in the House and were sent to the Senate. In the email, Shinagawa says, quote, Congressman Tom Reed has spent 2 years in Congress, sponsored over 50 pieces of legislation, and none of the bills he has sponsored have become public law, let alone pass the House even when his own party is in power, end quote. That statement by Shinagawa is half true. None of the bills Reed has introduced have become a law, but as I've said, some of the legislation Reed has introduced, at least 10 pieces, have passed the House. We have reached out to Shinagawa's camp for a response to our fact-checking, and we'll let you know if we get a response back. Reporting in the studio this morning, Walter Smith-Randolph, WENY TV News. Laura?
All right, thank you, Walter. In Owego, the community is invited to hear plans about the new Owego Elementary School. Now, as you may recall, the school was destroyed when floodwaters from Tropical Storm Lee rushed into the school building last September. The Federal Emergency Management Agency recently announced it would cover the cost to replace the damaged school. Tonight, community members can hear plans about the new school, ask questions, and give their input. That meeting starts at 7 in the lecture hall at Owego Free Academy. And a judge's decision on Pennsylvania's voter ID law could swing election momentum. Commonwealth Court Judge Robert Simpson is under a Supreme Court order to decide no later than today on the law requiring registered voters to show ID at the polls. The High Court wants Simpson to stop the law if he believes it will prevent any registered voter from casting a ballot. He suggested he might strike down a narrow part of the law to allow someone to cast a provisional ballot without having to show ID. He's also hinted an injunction is possible. And now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast. John.
Thanks, Laura. We got some showers in the forecast for today. We'll get right to your headlines. Several rain chances here over the next week. Unseasonable warmth expected for Wednesday and Thursday before a big weekend chill sets in. Here's a look to Future Track for today. Showers spreading from south to north through the day. Future Track doing a poor job of showing some of these showers, but they'll be out there pretty much all day long, tapering as we head in towards your evening. As you wake up tomorrow morning, a cloudy to mostly cloudy sky. We could see a shower or a thunder shower for your day tomorrow, but temperatures well into the 70s. Then we'll be closing in on 80 degrees as we look ahead towards your Thursday. Interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. Now beyond that, cold front comes through and changes everything. Gets us much colder for the weekend. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
And for the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY TV News, and don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day.